Hey guys, I want to thank you for investing into another episode of the Shareholders podcast. Let me tell you what, man, it is good to be here. And I love this show. This is like an annual show now. You know what I'm saying? I get to check in with my people, see how they're doing. I have super sisters, Kim and Keandra, or Kimberly and Keandra Lockett here today. How y'all doing, ladies?
Doing well. And Kim is fine.
Yeah. Now, when we last left off, you know what I'm saying? They were, they had of course, the Jolie Noire line, and we were doing a few things, and they were, a couple of nice photos, and they had a couple of little products out. But y'all, it's serious now, okay? It is serious. My folk is up in Target. Did you hear what I said, church? No, you didn't. I said they up in Target. Like, when I saw that, my mind was like, wait a minute now. We ain't just talking like no t-shirt line selling after church with a plate of chicken. Now we really in a real break. So let's cut to it right here. We talking business. This is the Shareholders podcast. First of all, guys, what was the feeling like? I want to just go right to it. What was the feeling like when, I don't know, did you get the call or they approve it? I don't even know how that happened, but what was that initial feeling like?
Yeah, well, first of all, we got to make this correction. It's not on you at all. But so many people just thought that we were going to be continuing on in Target. The partnership was only for Black History Month, which was still great to be chosen. 5 Black businesses chosen out of so many other Black businesses. And we were one of those who were chosen. So we're very proud and excited of the opportunity still.
Because listen, I don't care if it was a St. Patrick's Day for 3 hours. Y'all was into, I don't care. Like, that's crazy. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. And no, it was very exciting, especially being that the opportunity was national. Yes. It's one thing if, you have regional reach or local reach, that's good too, but we were in every Target store. Yeah. So we had so many eyes on us, still have eyes on us today. We're still getting outlets and, just a lot of awareness today because of Target and that whole opportunity. So the way that it happened, they reached out to us, their senior buyer, Frankie Neptune. She reached out to us by email. She reached out to us through a business email and then Kim's email as well. And that really shows how they were really wanting us, reaching out to the personal email account. But so they reached out and we were like, actually Kim was the one who got the email from both of them. And she was like, someone's writing us saying that they're from Target. They're from Target. And I don't know if it's real. And I looked at the phone because I just took the phone and like, that's not real. That's not real. Because we're in that whole age of like scammers and people trying to play the fool on folks. And I don't want to be Billy bopped over the head by nobody. None of us do. So it was just really exciting. We took it back to our mom, who is also our partner, and at that time, our business coach. And our business coach fact-checked everything on LinkedIn, and sure enough, it was truly Target reaching out to us.
Yeah.
So now, and Kim, I don't blame you because again, you've heard that so many times where somebody gets a break and like, oh man, like LeBron James is on the phone, and we're like, bro, stop playing. This is my cousin.
Like, right.
I totally. So when did it though then? So from that point, because like you said, that kind of national platform, and I'm not even, like I said, even if it was for a day, you already getting eyes on you that you might have never gotten before, like just that push. So in the initial, so after it becomes real, then are you guys, and I'm sure you are, but just are you guys like ready? Like, okay, so let's go. Like, where's the process go from there?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So that's funny that you asked that because we were kind of afraid because they were like, well, what does your current manufacturer do? Like, what's the process like for you guys? And we shared with them how we fulfill and ship and things like that. Unfortunately, we were unable to use our fulfillment partners. We really tried to work it out, but they were not ready as far as, because Target is a big, it's like a huge undertaking, if you will, of a company. And the partners that we work with, though they're large, they're not as large as a Target to be able to have the transferring of money. They didn't have the system. So we worked with a different manufacturer, one that actually currently works with Target for certain items for their clothing. And so what they asked us to do, because she said when we took the meeting, she said, if you guys are chosen as one of the businesses, this will go really fast. And it actually did go really fast. We wanted to have brand new designs, like all new ideas, fresh, thoughts and everything out there, but it just there wasn't enough time for it. So what we did was we revamped our current pieces. So you see like our Noire is what I'm wearing today. We have that tee and sweatshirt on our website, but not in a set. So that's our Unity collection set that you see with the Noire is what I'm wearing today. Our girl with hat got a little, revamping. Our floral got a revamping. So this is our floral on our site. This is the one from Target. So just a little bit of differences, small changes, but huge. And then also our tees and pieces are oversized for the Target concept. So we went through the process of submitting our print files and everything that we have, and their manufacturers were able to alter the colors and things like that according to what we wanted. And that is how it happened. They were like, it was like, I think 5 or 6 months out. No, it was 8 months out. And they were like, this is, they were like, I don't know if we have enough time to get fleece, because our Noire is what I'm wearing today set is fleece. And so they were like, we don't know if we have enough time for that. So I was like, 8 months? You don't know if it's enough time?
That's right.
So, but we were able to get it all out. It's funny because, like, of course, with COVID and everything, the shipping and things like that, some stores didn't get inventory in time. Some stores were able to put their stuff out sooner. So it was funny because Keandra and I do not work for Target, never have. Right. But we worked for Target.
That's it, right. And that's why I wanted to hear that. What I love is, and this is what I hope somebody that's watching this understands. You don't got to have everything ready and perfect and all that, because everybody's got an excuse. Oh, I would, but I'm not ready for all that. We got our designs. Y'all could have said that and come back to us, but an opportunity like that is maybe once in a lifetime. No. And so y'all hearing this, they just went for it. Like, fine, we just gonna go and just let God handle the rest. That's why I was so glad to hear y'all say it like that. And so I'm sure now, and I want to hit on something real specific. So you said that the manufacturer you had at the one point was just not big enough, so did you have to get referred for another manufacturer, or did you have somebody else? Like, how, even for like the nuance stuff, tell me something like that. Like, how do you get somebody else in that fast?
Yeah, so the really cool thing about this Target opportunity, Target is actually really doing very good with Black businesses. They are hiring Black contractors. They are doing initiatives like the Black History Month program, all of that. So the really cool thing is it was designed to help small Black businesses. So they actually coordinated, like I said, they already had the manufacturer in their arsenal, if you will, of manufacturers. And so it was just a matter of making a connection between the two businesses. And so, and we had a choice to use them or not. We still had a choice. We could have gone out to seek out our own manufacturing company, but we wanted to go with who Target recommended, just for quality control purposes, because we already shop Target. And so, we more than likely have, felt the clothing, seen the clothing, things like that. We were on such a short time, frame according to what they were saying, and so we were like, no, let's go ahead and go with what is, at our fingertips. And so that's how we actually came about doing that.
Wow. I love just to hear some of the behind the scene things. So
yeah.
I mean, now you guys, you've been at this for a little while now, and not saying, you know everything there is about business, but this journey and where you guys are now, if you could tell yourselves earlier on, like when you first started out, if you go back in time and then in the DeLorean and find, you know, Kim and Keandra, what would you tell yourselves early on? Like, just not even good or bad, just some advice like, listen, this, and this, and this will help you on the journey. Like, if there's something that sticks out that you can tell yourselves.
Yeah, I would say stay the course.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly wouldn't change anything about our journey to this point. Actually, what's so funny is that we started in 2009 with a different business endeavor. It was called the Red Glasses Sisters. And it was an online boutique. Yeah. So we had red glasses, and we were kind of pushed in that direction by a couple of friends. Oh, you guys should start something with that. You guys call yourselves the Red Glasses Sisters. You need to do something with that. So we started our online boutique with accessories, and it didn't really pan out. What is so funny is that, like, God he's amazing. The same manufacturer that we used for Target, their building sits right across the street from the building that we started with our crystallized eyewear.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
It suggests to me full circle moment. It's like, it's another sign, or it's like a major telltale sign of how God is like really working and in the details of, you know, what's going on in our lives. And I mean, it's just amazing, like, to be able to start from there and go through all of the things that we've gone through. We had so many ups and downs. Even with the start of the Red Glasses Sisters, that business didn't really do much of anything. We had our web guy. He had started his family, and he chunked up the deuces on us. Really good guy. I mean, very good guy. Still to this day.
But life happens.
We love him. But life happened to him. And so therefore it happened to us.
Yeah.
And so we ended up having to, you know, dissolve that business. And then, of course, because of Zael, both Kim and I decided that, you know, for the sake of the ministry, we would stick to that and focus on that. And then when the group dissolved, we picked up in 2017 rebranding. And she had this urgency. She was like, we gotta get started on this. We have to do this. And so had we not taken that push, and which was the Lord, pushing her into this direction, we probably would have missed it. So it's important. Timing is important. Yes. Seasons are important. And I don't care what nobody's saying, how people feel about church and God. You need to listen, because he's the one who's directing.
I know that's right. That's right. And that kind of segues, I wanted to ask too, because I literally just had a conversation about an hour ago with somebody, and this fear of failure can keep us from so much stuff, especially like you said, even with the, I remember, I think our last talk, you guys told me about that with the red glasses thing. And okay, y'all didn't become millionaires off of that, fine. But some people would be like, see, I tried, I can't forget it and all that. And I literally was just trying to encourage somebody an hour ago, like, okay, keep at it. And that's what I love with y'all, is just the fact that it's a constant, okay, we doing this, staying busy and stuff. And I told him, I said, you think the person that you see out there in the bright lights got it right on the very first try and everything? No. And that's what I appreciate with you guys. So I kind of want to ask then, is there anything y'all really fear anymore? Because you kind of seen just so many parts of it.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's funny because you never get used to a launch, you know? Yeah. Every launch is like you're holding your breath. Are they really gonna like this? Are they really gonna buy this? They say they like it on, you know, our pictures, but are they liking the glitz and the glamour of it? And, you know, like, are we really selling this right to them? And, you know, are we really making this, you know, a must-have thing?
Are we making an impact?
Yeah, like, are we making an impact? Are we gonna drop the ball? Yeah. You know, there are so many Black businesses that have gone before us. They've sold their businesses to larger companies that have kind of muddled down their message, you know, and those are things that, you know, you do fear, because the money, you know, if you will, it can entice you. And if you don't make the right decisions, then your branding and all of that you've worked so hard to create, it's gone, you know, down the drain. And so, like, yeah, there are definitely things that we fear. Are we even going to get to the goals that we have next? You know, It's all like starting over every time. It's like starting fresh, although you do have a little bit more courage each time. It's just you still don't have I think that is really how you stay dependent on the Lord. It's because you always know that this is not in my hands. First of all, I can always mess this up. That's the other thing. If I do not, rely on him. And so I think that that is, I know for me, especially like it's like, the fear of being rejected.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Not, getting the, and hitting your goals like you want to. Yeah.
Yeah. It's, I'm gonna misquote somebody, but they said it's not so much that you fear. If you read in the Bible where Gideon, he was afraid. Yeah. And in the Bible, it was like, but he still kept going. He still, it's not that it's okay to be afraid, but don't let that fear keep you from doing
what you need to do. Yeah. That's right.
So let's talk then. So what's the next goal? You said some of the goals you want to hit. Like, what is next, y'all? Because honestly, I mean, I'll be just like, put y'all feet up. Y'all done did it, man. Just enjoy it, coast. But what's next do you guys want to kind of do and try with your company, or even other stuff outside of that?
Yeah, so our next thing is to approach other retailers, and that is something we've not done before. That's another thing. It's like, being ready for that pitch. Yeah. So that is a goal of ours, as well as, just continuing Keandra with music and, just keeping on, expanding our brand. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, let me ask you now, let's see, I can't ask everybody this because ain't everybody been in this position, but let's say another retailer comes to y'all and, we love what you're doing. We love the line and all that stuff. We want to buy it from y'all and take it. Like, there's that point for an entrepreneur where it's like, this is my baby. Do I keep it? Yeah. Do I give this up? Is that an option for y'all? Would that be something you'd be interested in doing?
No, that actually for me, that's not an option. There are so many things that we have to do with Jolie Noire that we want to do. This has always been a dream of mine to have a brand of my own like this. So I cannot see me selling Jolie Noire. I say that today, I can't see myself, especially this early. We're only 3 years. Well, we're not 3 years yet. In July will be 3 official years. We did a soft launch in 2018, but our official start and with our state and everything is July of 2019. So we're not, we've not chipped the tip of the iceberg. Right. That was, the Target opportunity was amazing and it was great. But we have a lot more ground to cover.
Yeah, for sure. And I think too that they would be crazy to ask us, if we would sell. Ain't nobody gonna ask us that. They know full well, like we just coming off this whole high with Target and we got all this buzz, celebrity buzz. And stuff. Ain't nobody, please. Yeah. But what they will do? They're gonna partner, I'm sure. And we're down for that for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Now, y'all. I'm just saying, if Riri called tomorrow and Riri be like, I love it. I love it. House of Fenty, we want to take it in. I mean, I'm just, hey, you never know, but I respect the hustle. Now, if y'all turn Riri down, you send them out.
Well, there's more than one way to skin a cat.
That's
know,
there are. That's a business mind.
Yes,
that's a business mind. And she ain't gonna leave no money on the table.
No, she's not gonna leave money on the table because if she finds value in Jolie Noire, then there's value in a partnership with Jolie Noire. And I think you can cover more ground. Yeah. And I think businesses are getting smarter. Big businesses and small businesses. Like you just had Zara and Good American connecting and collaborating together. Like you've never seen Zara. It's always in its own little bubble, right? Mm-hmm. Like they never, you don't see an ad. Like they don't have to. They're that like brand that they don't really, their customer is their advertiser, you know?
Yeah.
And so you just have so many brands doing that. Skims and Fendi did it. So you have so many brands doing the collaboration thing. It would be crazy for us to sell for a small pot, if you will, when we can actually probably benefit because now Skims and Fendi have cross, promotion, if you will, for customers and are exposed to new customer bases. And so, I mean, it would be crazy to just sell.
Well, but it's understandable for y'all because again, I mean, you guys, this is what y'all love. So it's not like we just trying to get a bag and you know what I'm saying? And the same thing with my stuff. You know what I mean? I love it so much. Like I take pride in it, and I'm not doing this to be rich. I do it because I love it. So that's, you know, I remember hearing way back Alicia Keys' story where everybody wanted her to, you know, sign her, but she wanted to do things her way and write. And they were like, no. You know, we'll get you some writers and all that stuff. And she's like, no. She's like, I don't care. And her talent was kind of her company. And she's like, and she held out, and of course it paid off. But I love hearing that though. And I really am so excited for y'all, you know. But so before we wrap it up, and let me ask you this though as well, because sometimes I know some people are so tunnel driven, but you already started mentioning some mergers to some different companies. How much do you guys stay on top of the game, just in terms of what you do, what other companies do? Because I always tell people, you don't have to mimic somebody, but you can always learn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So how much do you guys stay in terms of the business side of it with other companies and who's doing what? Oh, I see they're doing that. And they're, you know, how much is that in your life every day?
Yeah, it's almost like an everyday thing for us. We are always, because this is something that we enjoy, you know, and of course, my background being fashion, it's something that I'm always doing. It's like, my Instagram is not gospel or church. It is fashion. Yeah. So I get all of those things. I get everyone's newsletters, you know, things like that. And it's because I'm a true shopper. Like I shop with those brands, and I want our brand to appear great, just like those brands appear great, you know, and of course with the back office being great as well. But, you know, I want to set forth that representation for us, especially being a Black owned business, because we have so few of that, unfortunately. And you're right, it's not mimicking, it's learning, and it's applying what you've learned to what you do. And so like, we don't look like Zara or, you know, whoever else has like, who adds graphics tees to their, you know, collection, but we look like Jolie Noire, but we try to come across polished, right? We're inspired. We want to be polished and present, you know, a great picture and package.
No, and that's, I mean, I totally agree with that. Even, you know, it's like musically, you know, I know Keandra, you know, you can hear other artists, and, oh man, I love that. And take some little things, but I'm not trying to be PJ Morton. I love PJ Morton, but that's, you know what I'm saying? And it's okay to do that. But man, guys, I am just so proud of y'all, and I love it so much. And don't listen. First of all, let me tell y'all something too. I'm gonna send you a picture, because I'm gonna get my swag, and I want listeners to understand something. I'm not asking them for free swag. I want to invest in them. I want to. Let me just say it, y'all. Let me just say, Black folk, we can't always want the hookup from each other and stuff.
Yeah.
If you like what they're doing, spend your little money, because you ain't got no problem spending it on somebody else. Spend it on another brand. Don't ask them for the free hookup. Oh, come on, Kim, you gonna do me like that? I'm sure y'all have already had that. No. Spend a little change and support, because it'll help them. Pop your collar with your little supporting stuff. All right, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, and so I'm excited for them. I was glad to talk to their assistant, Brooke. See now, back in the day, it just be like, "Hey Kim, come on the show." Okay, I'm coming on the show. Now it's okay. Monty, can you talk to Brooke and she'll set it up? I said, "Look, see now." I said, "Okay." We doing that now, which I'm glad for, because that's what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Now, next time I try to get them on, I got to talk to Frederick, who talked to Brooke, who didn't talk to them, because that ain't happening.
Well, look, you talked to Brooke, our PR rep. she wants, we don't have an assistant yet.
Whatever you want to call it, PR rep, whatever. But man,
I ain't gonna play Brooke.
I'm so loving it.
That's what's been an assistant.
And Brooke is very professional, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, she keep it real with it. She's totally professional. I love Brooke. She's very nice. But
yes,
I appreciate it, man. Guys, very quickly, just let them know where they can find the apparel and all of that stuff. Give the plugs real quick.
Okay. Well, please follow us on all of our social media, especially our apparel page. That's Jolie X Noire Apparel. And then please go and shop our website, www.joliexnoire.com. That's JOLIEXNOIRE.com.
Yes, y'all. If you have not ever seen it, this is high-end stuff. Okay, you know, you really want to wear this to brunch, not the cookout. Okay, you can wear it if you want, but you can. but it's a little more high class. That's all I'm gonna tell you off that. Ladies, I appreciate the time. Always. Y'all always so good to me. Thank you so much. I am so excited for your success and more to come. All right. Guys, Shareholders Podcast, we got more coming out. Also, check out the Channel 5 show. This is all on the Mighty Sharp Network. Of course, we appreciate it. Share this one, especially because, listen, this will inspire somebody, young entrepreneurs, young people in fashion, business, whatever. Take what they said to heart because they've already done it. They've learned some things, the ups and downs. No sense in you beating your head against the wall, not knowing what you're doing when you got people out here willing to talk about it. Thank you guys so much. You know what to do. Be blessed. Stay sharp. Thank y'all. I appreciate it.
Bye.
God, if you're listening, this won't take long, but I just need a minute. God, if you're listening, this won't take long, but I just need a minute.